So welcome to the first official PM session number 1, and we are going to get started straight away. Does anyone have any questions before we get started?
Nope.
You can hear me loud and clear? Everyone's comfy?
Yep.
Who's got tea? Who's got tea? Anyone's got tea or coffee? Who's got wine?
Oh, that would have been a good idea.
I thought about it. I thought I probably shouldn't because it's recorded. But don't worry, by session 2, we've all got wine instead of tea. Way much more fun. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I've just got to flick through some screens. All right, cool. Okay, so welcome to the course, Master Marketing course online. I've run this course a few times now, so we've got it pretty down packed. The success is there, which is awesome. What the best part about the online course is that it's actually broken up over 4 weeks. We've got time to listen, hear the information, and then implement throughout the week. And then we kick it all again the week after. So it actually turns out in your favor so much more to be doing it like this. And to be honest, I prefer it because I found that the people that have done this way of learning, they've implemented things quicker and faster because they've had time to process it all. So it's cool. Plus it's recorded as well. All right. So today it's all about the fundamentals of sales and marketing. All right. Next week will be my top 10 guides, the 90 passive and active marketing ideas, and create your 12-month marketing plan. Tonight's pretty heavy. Like there's a lot of information and it's in the evening and I know that there's numbers and Jacinta's already like, oh, I need to write this down. Don't need to write it down. I'll try to if I can, all right? So just work with me here, okay? Now, in terms of this particular course, this course is one small piece of the puzzle. Okay, what I mean by this, these blue purple dots up the top, that's called business models, products and price list. If you've done a sprint class with me, which I think Karen, we did a little bit of work, and Peter, we did this, the business models, and also Lauren as well, you've got this covered. It's the products, it's the price list, it's everything, it's all of that different stuff. Once you've got that information, that's when you make your marketing materials, okay? So the yellow dots is the client journey. The blue dots are what we actually give the client, the brochures, the booklets, the flyers, the emails, the text messages, and everything in between. The green dots is what we do in the background to make it all work together. So today, we're going to talk about marketing materials started. Then we're pretty much marketing channels is where we're going to be. And if you get your marketing channels right, the whole purpose of this course is to get your leads, your bums on seats, and to get names and phone numbers and qualified clients so you can take them through your own client journey. All right. So that's the purpose of the whole course. I'm going to get you lots of leads. Then it's your job to make your first call and second call, your booking consults, to book them in, do the excitement call, do the photography shoot, do your design appointment, sell lots of shit, go in the background to produce all of the artwork. And so when they pick it up, they're going to be raving fans. Alrighty?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I can only see like my screen is tiny. It's not like taking up my whole computer screen. It's taking up like this much.
Can you go full screen? There should be a little arrow. I can't see it on my side because I'm the driver. There should be like an arrow, like make it a full screen.
Yeah, it's just got swap shared screen with video. And so all I can flip between is your screen and then your head.
Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to be looking at my screen, not my head.
Yeah, and then there's only 4 options: thumbnail view, small sharing view, thumbnail view video, and then...
So if you click, can you see your face like on the screen? Can you see
like a strip of us like this?
Yep. So can you go to the top of the box and you see the big square on the right hand side of it, and it should have a mini box in the middle, top right.
Yep. Yep.
Click on that and cycle through those screens.
Yeah, it still stays little, like it's tiny.
It's bizarre.
So weird. Like the biggest I can see is like that.
That's weird. Just like any other program, can you expand your screen? Like expand the
It's literally like just the 4 boxes on the top left and then the one on the top right. That's the only options.
Tanner. I got it right, Tanner, yes.
If you hover to your top of the middle screen, there should be a pop-down box with view options. Top of your middle, like not where the middle of your whole screen.
It freaked out. It did like a weird freaky outy thing, and now it's I can't see anything.
You want to log off and come back in again?
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah. We're not covering too much, so just it'll take you 2 seconds.
How do I freaking do that?
Yeah, I'll boot you out.
Yeah, do that.
Remove. Oh, wait. The participant can't rejoin this meeting if I boot you out. Rename. I'm going to put you in the waiting room. You are now officially in the waiting room. There's always one, isn't there? Isn't it annoying when there's always one person? No, I'm kidding. That's not.
All right, now I can see everything.
All right, you're good?
Yeah.
Yay, moving along. All right. Cool. Okay. So can you understand? So this is one piece of the puzzle. It's a pretty big puzzle, isn't it? So this is just the one thing to get your people talking and bums moving and people come and see you. Okay. Who was at the Baby Summit talk? Was there anybody there at the Baby Summit talk? Jill, did you come to that or did you go to something else? I remember seeing a few people, but...
I didn't see your one, Mark. I was at something else because I knew I was coming to this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we're going to cover the fundamentals of sales and marketing. All right. Oh, Peter. Is Peter out? Did she just log herself out? Peter, what are you doing?
My internet is terrible.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go. So you're going to come straight into the room if you drop out. All right. It's storming here as well. So can't believe how much it's rained in Brisbane for the last 5 days. It's ridiculous. But anyway.
It was
all right.
here today in Tassie.
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's 27 in Melbourne.
Ridiculous.
Nice.
I know.
We all want our clients to do this, right?
I love that picture.
Yeah. We all want them to do this. Wouldn't that just be so much easier if our clients would just shut up and take my money? But we have to take them through their buying cycle and through the experience to make them want to come in the first place. I love this Audrey. She's a legend. So how are we going to do that? We're going to make sure that when we do our marketing, that marketing is fun. Who likes to do marketing? Anyone? Trish likes it? Yeah. Like marketing is actually fun. Like it's actually a giant game. Marketing is a game. It's a game because when you start doing campaigns and seeing the numbers roll through and seeing the emails come in and like seeing what's working and what isn't working, you realize that this is just a giant game. There's no quick way. There's no fast way. There's no easy way. It is just a game to get people engaged with your business, take them through the buying cycle, hope that they buy lots of stuff, and then we make lots of money.
Yeah.
And converting someone who doesn't know who you are to be a raving fan and buying $4,000 worth of artwork is like, it's all a part of the fun. It's awesome. It's really cool. Now you're laughing at this now, but once you get to the end of it, you'll understand why this is a game. It's really cool. And if you enjoy the journey of the game that we play, it's actually, you can actually have a bit of a giggle and have some fun along the way as well. All right. understand too that there's really no quick fix. There's no quick way. There's no blue pill. There's no simple process. Everything affects absolutely everything that we do. So we need to make sure that we get everything right in the first place. All right. What I specialize in, and I guess why my coaching has been so successful, is because I strongly believe in really good client education. And that is the marketing that we're using to get our clients to come in, because our clients see the value of what we do and what we offer. And that client education is marketing. All right. So the saying is, clients are made, they're not found. Do you ever hear that when people go, oh, you're just so lucky to have so many good clients? You're just so lucky that you live in that great area. You're just so lucky that it's just like, it just happens just to fall into place every time for you. It's not luck. It's like clients are made. And if you can understand that you make a client, you don't find good clients. No one finds a good client anywhere. Very rare. You have to make a client. All right. How do we do that? We start from the very start. When they go, oh, photographer required, they Google, they Facebook, they Instagram, they ask their friends, they're looking for a photographer, okay? Your idea is to be seen, for starters, and generally they will go to your website. Then your website is to help inform them about the services and your unique selling points, okay? Your website is your shop front. It's what they see before they decide to even call you. It's what they look at. It's what they browse through before they even decide to contact you or even contemplate having you as their photographer in the first place. So there's two types of websites that you can create. One website is the basic one. It's a portfolio base. There's a home screen. There's a gallery. There's a package. There's a testimony. There's probably a contact us and about us. Whose website has got those common things? Yeah, pretty much all of you, because I've looked on all of yours. All right, and all it is, it's a beautifully designed, beautifully portfolio-based site to show people the amazing photographers that you are. Now, Jacinta.
Yo.
I'm going to use yours as an example.
Awesome.
Jacinta, now this is a positive thing. You've got to be one of my most favorite photographers in Australia.
Aww.
I love your work. I love your photography. I love your design. I love your, like, the way you create your images is amazing. But it kind of stops there. Because on the website, anytime, on your website, you have amazing images of maternity, children, family, and newborn, fine art, and pets. I'm not going to click through them all because there's just, actually, I'll look at the pets just because it's so damn cute. Look at that, it's ridiculous.
Oh, they're so cute.
But this is where your portfolio-based website falls apart.
Yeah.
Because most photographers coming out of school, out of uni, and everywhere else, they generally have the same content on the website. Now, the fun part is when we go into your, you don't mind, well, everyone can.
No, go for it.
All public. You go to this part, right? And you've got these pricing with your shoot fees and all that kind of stuff. You've got your collections. You've got your gifts, your wall print, your fine art, these amazing, beautiful heirloom albums and boxes.
No images?
That you can't see.
Yeah.
Right? So therefore, our clients don't even understand what the hell is a framed fine art print. And why does it cost so much? Because there's no extra detail there to find out about. All right? What I want to show is an example of someone who's in New Zealand. Let's just pick on Rochelle because she was in the course this morning. Now, Rochelle is a family newborn photographer, all right? But the difference is she's got the newborn stuff, which is all the same, okay? It's all that, it's all the same stuff. Pretty photos, nice pictures. But look at this. There's a room view right there.
Yeah.
And she's selling the experience before the experience has been sold. Nice, beautiful photos. But then what we do, we click on this experience button, and now we know how it actually works. This is how I need to book in my shoot.
Also, our like brochure that we've got that we usually send clients, we should put that on our website. I've got.
Exactly. And Karen, I think we had this conversation a few months ago, ages ago. The issue is you're waiting for your client to ask you, do you have any more information about your shoots or packages? But therefore, they still don't even know if they like you or not.
Yeah.
So why don't we just put it up there for them to see how it actually works? And then you've got the part with the products where people can see the finished products, and it's very transparent with the price, and it's very clear what a framed featured wall art is, and it's very clear what these beautiful portfolio boxes are, and the albums and the matted prints. It's very transparent. Now, if you were to take this step kind of further, you would actually do a video of each of these products individually.
Oh.
All right. And there's a photographer doing it, and her work is, mate, an 8x12-inch matted print never sounded so damn good. And this is a part. An advanced website is experience focused. They talk about the experience. They talk about the finished products and prices. There's a welcome video. There's room views. There's website hooks, which we'll talk about in a second. There's blogs. There's call to actions. It's not just a blanket, look at my beautiful photos. Does that kind of make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're going to see how powerful this really is. Okay. I'm going to press play on this. Has everyone seen this video? Studio tour? No? Okay. Let's press play and let's have a look. Hi guys. Welcome to Enhance. Oh. My name is Mark and I'm the owner and the photographer at the studio as well. Let me take you through the journey and the experience of what Enhanced Photography Studios is all about. Enhanced Studios are winners of over 50 international, national, state photography awards. We photograph about 500 families a year, even pets and dogs as well. And from a newborn and pregnancy stage, we shoot about 200 of those as well. So there's not an age and stage that we can't actually handle. So from here, what we're going to do, the Richardson family are having a shoot right now. So let's go upstairs and see what they're up She's so cute, it's ridiculous. So that's the photography shoot. It's lots of fun, it's very playful and lots of personality. Your photographer's chosen your best shots and created an amazing slideshow for you. So let's fast forward a little bit and have a look at the Richardson's design appointment. So this is your design appointment where you get to see your images for the very first time. We're going to create something really special for you to suit that certain space in your home and also choose a finish that's going to work really, really well. So let's create something really special.
We had so much fun. It was so easy. It wasn't hard work. Tori had a ball. The thing would be everyone loves the ice block. That is easy. Everyone goes, oh my god.
You can change the photos.
Yeah, you can change the photos there. That's amazing. And then everyone plays with it. Just the quality of the photos, the way you bring her eyes out, like her happy. It was so natural. It wasn't fake. And everyone's pretty much that's come over said the same thing. It was really natural.
Thank you for visiting Enhanced Photography Studios. please call us now so we can organise a time to look after you and your family. Have a great day. Cool. So what does that video tell you about Enhance Studios? Shout out the people.
Everything.
Everything. Get
Professional.
more professional. What else?
Fun, lots of fun.
Yeah.
Going to buy lots of product.
Yeah, exactly.
Experience.
Yeah. All those different things. The video tells you that I'm the owner. Well, I was the owner. Master photographer, award-winning. We photograph approximately 500 families per year. There's a lot of experience there. We photographed a lot of families. I'm showing you the whole portrait experience. So a lot of photographers, sometimes when they do the videos, they will show you the shooting part, and it kind of stops there. You need to show the whole experience from the shooting, the design appointment, the pickup as well. The only better thing I could do there is to finish you off with a family looking at their photos in their home or something like that. It's professional. It's a real studio location. I have a team member. You can see we're specialized in finished wall art and products and albums. The most important one is I have set up the whole client's expectations. You know exactly what I do from start to finish, and there's nothing else to tell you. So if you didn't watch that video, how long will it take on the phone, do you think, to tell you that same information? 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So it's hard enough to get people on the phone, isn't it? So imagine being on the phone and all you're doing is telling them how awesome you are. Yeah, I'm the owner. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm also a master photographer. And just in case you didn't know, I've won a shitload of awards. I'm really experienced. Like, you can't do that. That's just freaking weird for everyone. That's just awkward. So one of the first questions I always ask, have you seen the studio tour? Because I know if they've watched the studio tour, they know the whole experience. Now, you might look at this and go, that is so much work. And you just go, I wouldn't even know where to start. What I want you to do, I want you to start with something as easy as this. Photographer by the name of Anna Sanderlands from Smitten Studios. Check this out. Oh, there's no sound. Ah! Sound. Oh, come on. Sound. Sound. Go. Raina,
Try the little sound symbol at the bottom of the video. Click on that. And
it's at the top in the.
Yeah, there you go.
No, it's at the top in the actual in the top bar, which is.
Oh.
You normally just press on it and it works. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Hello, IT. Let's refresh. Let's see if that worked. If not, I'll close it and start again because it'll work straight away. See, it's not working. There you go.
My name is Anna Sanderlands and I'm the photographer behind Smitten Studio Photography. I photograph families and I specialise in newborn babies and maternity images. I do my sessions on location in many of the amazing spots surrounding Brisbane, the Gold Coast and the Sunshine Coast. Or I take my portable studio to the convenience of your own home. The biggest part of my job is not to point and shoot, but to make sure you feel comfortable, relax, and have fun in front of the camera. It's all about you and your family, and about creating memories together that will last a lifetime, as a large print on the wall or as part of an album especially designed for you. Being a mother myself keeps me reminded that we need to live here and now, enjoy the small things in life and cherish every day, because the little ones grow so very fast and they are not living for long. I would love to help create memories for you and your family. And please make sure that you contact me when you want to photograph the special people in your life.
How basic is that? All she's done is taught through the entire experience, and you saw her on camera for the 3 seconds or 5 seconds at the start and 5 seconds at the end. But you get the whole journey, hey? You don't have to have this big elaborate system, all right? So this is the part where you need to get that message across. So as part of your homework, we're going to turn over the page straight away. List 5 unique selling points about your business. Now, unique selling points are even the little things that you do to make you, you. So, Jacinta, you have 4 kids. That's a unique selling point. All right? There's not many people. So when you say that,
crazy.
Yeah, that you can photograph lots of kids and families because you understand children and how they work and the dynamics of bigger families, I've got you covered. It's all good. And so much so, you can even throw in a cat at the same time. A unique selling point is that you might be a registered nurse. You might be, in a past world, a kindergarten teacher. I don't know. You might, Tanner, I had to look at your name then. Tanner, you know, you've got your own dedicated beautiful space there, which is awesome. Like, that is a unique selling point, as much as you might not think it is, because Lauren would kill for your space, wouldn't you, Lauren? Lauren has to go meet people at a unique, private-owned little beach that she has. That is a unique selling point that you have.
Cool.
So sometimes the littlest things could sound like the greatest things to some other people.
Yeah.
The fact that you guys are parents, majority of you, I think all of you actually, is a unique selling point, because believe it or not, there's photographers who are photographing newborn babies who don't have kids. Now, there's no shock horror in that, but I tell you what, if I look at my photos that I photographed before I was a dad to after I was a dad, are very different. And my sessions and the experiences, now I understand families and kids so well that it changes the whole newborn experience. All right? So, Jacinta, just tell me 2 unique selling points. I gave you 2, so it should be easy.
I was the first IVF twins in Australia, boy and girl.
Awesome.
Something IVF and multiple babies.
What a cool story.
14 years experience as a pharmacy assistant. So.
Perfect. Karen, how about yourself?
I don't know. I always struggle with this one.
Yeah.
I've been trying to work on this one for years.
How long have you been in business for, Karen?
On my own business, only 6 years.
As a photographer?
Yeah, before that I was working as a studio photographer.
Yeah, but how long have you been a photographer for?
Oh gosh, like 18 years.
How many families or kids have you photographed in 18 years?
I don't know, I couldn't count. Too many?
Maybe 5,000?
I don't know, a lot.
There's a lot of experience in there. As much as you don't think it's a lot of experience, I mean, that's not a unique selling point at the same time. All right. Last one, Rianne. What's yours?
I'm not sure. I struggle with that too. So, but I've worked in education for over 20 years, so I do know how to interact with children. So that's probably my main one, and I'm finishing building a studio at the moment, so that's why I wanted to do this. So yeah, probably number 2.
Cool. Awesome. Now, list 5 ways to improve your website. I can tell you now, if you do not have products on your website, Jacinta, that's the first thing to do. Next one, room views. Next one, client experience. Next one, welcome video. Like, get some content on there that will help get your message across. Okay? Make sure that your website is really clear to get the message across. We're going to be working on websites a lot more after, so it's all good. So just make sure that your message is getting across loud and clear. Okay. Let's keep on moving. When they go to the website, right, they're fact-finding. They want to know about you. Is it studio? Is it location? Do I come to you? Do you go to me? How does it work? What do I have to bring? Is a newborn shoot 1 hour, 15 minutes, or 5 hours? Like, they want to know how the system works, all right? So what you can do with that is use your website hook, which is a lead kind of magnet, to help educate them further about their experience they're about to have. What does that look like? A website hook might be a newborn checklist. 5 things I wish I knew before I booked my portrait photographer. Secret locations in Brisbane for your family photography session. 8 steps to the perfect family photos. 10 things I wish I had done when I was pregnant. Sticky floors and happy kids. Sanity. And what do Granny's undies have to do with portrait photos? You know what? I don't even know what is about, but I want to read it because it's fun and exciting and it's interesting and it's designed to excite, delight, and entertain us as the clientele. Now, the best thing for a website hook is a checklist or a blueprint or a how-to guide or a step-by-step. So what you would do, the 5 things I wish I knew before I booked my portrait photographer, what you might do is list your unique selling points in those 5 things. 5 things is check that they're a qualified AIPP photographer member. 5 things might be check that they're experienced and have photographed over 200 families per year. It might be that we have a dedicated studio space that is designed specifically to have your family come in in a nice, relaxed and comfortable atmosphere. You know what I mean? That we don't just do DVD, I can't even said that, CD, no, a USB of images, that we specialize in finished artwork. So the whole purpose of these website hooks is so that people can gain more information about what you do because they're looking for answers. A website hook is designed to be a solution to someone's problems. So if you're a new mum and just since you go onto your kind of site and there's a newborn checklist, I'm probably going to download it. I want to find out what do I have to bring? And therefore you put all of your unique selling points and information to further educate them.
Do you know, Mark, I actually been working on this for my new website that's coming out. And in that I've looked through, I reckon, almost every Googleable newborn and family photographer in Melbourne. And I've only found 2 photographers who have website hooks on their sites.
Yeah, and you know what? They're missing out because of this. A website hook is a lead magnet strategy. It's a marketing strategy to generate names and leads and emails so you can start building a list of your tribe. It helps educate the client, highlights your unique selling points. So put your unique selling points in your website hook. It's nurturing clients from an inquiry. What does that mean? You remember, do you get those clients when you're on the phone and it doesn't go anywhere? And you're like, they don't really want to book, and you're like, so, give me a call when you're ready because I'm here for you. This way, you can go, Karen, thanks so much. Look, I know you're still thinking about it. I'm going to send you some information, a little bit more about what I do, how it works. It's really cool. It's actually called, What Do Granny's Undies Have to Do with Family Portraits? And they're like, what is that? Go read it. It's hilarious. You're going to love it. And It's to excite, delight, and entertain our clients. All right. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed, it might not be anything about much, but it's getting different information out there. It helps solve the problem for a potential client and put a special offer at the end. You can do this as a PDF, a video, an email series, a Facebook bot. It could be anything. All right. We're going to go through this in lots of detail and next week, but I just wanted to touch base with it here. This is my website hook. Want to know how to build a successful photography business? If you have not downloaded that or put your details in here, I recommend you do it to see what the sequence actually looks like. Not because you want, well, you can find out information as well, but you know what I mean. All right. So it gets to the stage where they're narrowing their choices. They're deciding between Jacinta and Karen. And I only say you two because you're on my screen. Jacinta and Karen, right? And the thing is, though, they go to Jacinta's page, they love her work. They go to Karen's page and they love her work. But when they had a conversation with Jacinta, she was amazing. And Karen was amazing. You both were equally awesome. And Jacinta said, give me a call when you're ready. I'm always here. Karen's gone, make sure you join my Facebook page and my Instagram, and I'll feed you with lots of cool information and stuff to see. Plus you can download this. And you know what, when you download it, you're going to find out more and more about us as time goes by. And all of a sudden they download it, and then they're in the email sequence that they're getting information every week or 2 weeks or fortnight or per kind of month. And Karen's staying top of mind the whole time. All right. Now, Jacinta, I'm not saying that you do that, that you don't do that, but you know what I mean? Like, it just an analogy, just go with it. You know what I'm trying to say. But when we're posting our photos, we need to make sure that when we're coming to social media, we need to get creative with our content. We can't just see beautiful baby in a basket, Toby, 6 days old, beautiful Michelle, 8 days old, baby photo, baby photo, baby photo, baby photo. It's like, we get it. You're a good photographer. You take lots of baby photos. I want to find out more about you. Show me something interesting. Do a behind the scenes. Do a blog. Who knows Natasha Marsh from Family Portrait Studio in Queensland? Yeah, cool. How often is she doing behind the scenes videos? It's ridiculous. Post a blog. Post a personal image of you and your family or something that's close to your heart. Has anyone done that before? Posted a personal photo of any sort, of any description?
Yeah, I have, and I try and do videos of our family as well.
How much reach does that get?
A lot. Everyone goes, oh my God, I have a daughter the same age and we do this. Like if I'm down at the beach and stuff, they start to interact with that.
Heaps. Shitload. So get yourself onto your social media. People want to connect with not just you taking photos, they want to connect with you. The only difference between you and everybody else out there is you. So might as well be the best you can be, because there's no one else that's going to be you. Sounds like something from Dr. Zeus. Do what to wear, what to bring. Do products. Who's got photos of, who's got artwork ready to be collected? Cool. Take a photo of that shit. Not the screenshot that someone just did. Take a photo of your artwork ready to be picked up.
Yeah.
With the ribbon around it. Take a photo of your people collecting your artwork, holding it. Take a photo of when it's up on the wall with the people standing in front of it and pointing to it. Like, get the content out there. Do a poll. Don't you love the old, do you prefer black and white on color? As if you give a shit. You don't care. But everyone's got an opinion and they want to give it. And it's just interact, testimonies, external articles, go live, hints and tips, ask a question, do a poll, educational video, studio tour, client reveals. 80% of your posts on Facebook and Instagram needs to entertain, excite and delight and inspire your clients. It will build trust. It will build credibility. It will build your social proof that people actually buy this stuff. 20% is the sales message. All right. 20% is the buy now, book now, the mini sessions, Christmas, and all that type of stuff. Cool. So, in your booklet, there's 2 things I want you to do. List at least 5 lead magnets or website hook ideas you can work on. Come up with a heading. We're going to do that one first. Right? 5 lead magnet ideas, website hook that you can work on. So Jacinta, that booklet that you have that's hidden away that no one sees, turn it into something fun. All it needs to be is the one page, a one-pager of information. Step by step, a guide, PDF. All right. What's the topic? Karen, you said that you're looking at this. What's your topic?
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of problems with this actually because I shoot maternity, newborn and family. I kind of want to be able to have something that everyone can download, you know what I mean? Not just newborn, not just family. And so I'm playing around today with whether it be something as simple as like top 10 things that lead to a successful session for each area. And so that when you download it, like it's like it'll come up as a, you know, your top 10, you know, tips for success or whatever it is. And when you download it, you've got the choice to choose between maternity, newborn or family. And that specific one will go to them and then start an email sequence.
Okay, so what you could do, your home page, your home page could just be your how to choose the right photographer for you. Really basic. And in your galleries, when you break down your galleries, in your galleries, you can have another website hook specifically for those different categories as well.
Yeah, maybe that's a better way to go.
Because then you can share on Facebook for content the how-to guide for newborns, the whatever for families, or whatever for this. So it's not so generic. So it'll actually solve a problem and it not be so blankety.
You know, each one was going to be different. But yeah, I think that is a better way to approach it because it means I can get more posts out of the one subject rather than putting everything in the one.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. Good idea.
No. Kate, do you have something?
Yeah, I already have one on my website. It's tips and tricks for photographing your kids.
Perfect.
So it's just like a little ebook, and at the end it invites them to join a private group. So I probably should put a little offer there too.
Yeah, cool. When they join the private group, just keep that flow going.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. List 5 creative ways that you could keep on top of mind in social media. There's a list right in front of you. Hannah, what are you going to do first?
Just choose one. I've done like little dabs of these, but it's like keeping consistent and doing them all the time.
Yeah, we're going to do a planner in session 4. We're doing a full social media plan.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Because like, you know, you go live and you do a studio tour, but then like 3 months goes by and that's kind of just in history somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's, it'd be good to have a good idea on how often to do things like that.
All the time. Just mix it up. What you can do too, if you've done a studio tour in the past, you can repost it.
Yeah.
So here's the tour from the studio that I did 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Rehash.
Yeah.
Right. All right. We're going to move on. Oh, what happened there? That's awkward. Okay. So now they're just waiting for the right time to buy. See how we've set the foundations a fair bit? We haven't even really got into the marketing yet. But what we're doing, we're really setting that foundation of what we do, how we do it, why we're different, and how we're going to keep our clients entertained. Right? Now it's about creating marketing opportunities to purchase a shoot. This is the fun part. The fun part is now, what is your buy-in? What is your buy-in means how much does it cost people to get started in your studio? So you've got 3 options. You've got your gift vouchers. Now, whether you call them gift vouchers, gift certificates, gift cards, whatever you want to call it, don't get caught up on the details, right? It's a gift. It's all the same thing. The part with the gift voucher, it's easier to get your clients through the door because it's on a special offer, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Your shoot fees. Oh, actually, show of hands, who's actually doing, wait, I need to see the whole screen. Who's actually doing gift vouchers, gift certificates, gift vouchers of some sort? Who's doing a shoot fee?
Bit of both.
Yeah. You pay $200, you get you and your awesomeness and your time and your talent and your materials and your wraps, you get nothing else. Yep. Awesome. Everyone's like, maybe. Okay. Now I've got blank. Who's doing like a packages? You can choose between package A, B, or C. Cool.
Been doing that as well.
Yeah, they all kind of mix into each other. I want to take a little bit of time here to go through a gift voucher marketing strategy. These marketing strategies are, whoop, Tanner, wait, spotlight my video. There you go. Cool. Okay. All right. So what I'm doing here.
I love that it was just a close up of your t-shirt.
Let me mention it in. All right. Okay. This is exciting. Like, it's really exciting. I get really excited about this because if you can understand how this works, what happens here, this is probably the key part. When you do a package gift out, a package business model or a shoot fee, session fee business model, you are the queens of passive marketing, pretty much. It is just saying, this is the offer, this is how much I'm worth, come on down, all right? And it's really hard to do marketing and do strategies because it's hard to give away something that doesn't include anything. Because the clients, we live in Australia and everyone wants a deal. Everyone wants something for something of something of something. They just want to have something they want to feel like they're getting decent kind of value. So it doesn't disregard your shoot fees and your packages. I just want to show you a new way of thinking about it. All right? Cool? So I'm going to block this part. I'm going to go with Jacinta and Karen again because it's just easy on my screen. All right. So Jacinta, you're photographer A. Karen, you're photographer B. You are both awesome. You've both had great conversations. Everyone is fantastic, and I love you both. Both of you have a shoot fee that's worth $100 each. Just go with me here. Both of you have a print, which is a 7x5, which is worth $100 each. And then both of you are going to give me credit of $100 to put towards additional stuff. So the total value is $300. Are you with me? Does that all make kind of sense? To realize that they are the same value and quality as everything else?
Yep.
Yep.
The only difference is Jacinta's worth $300 and Karen is worth $95. Because Karen, you're doing a special offer because it's Monday the 15th of October and Halloween's coming up and you're doing a spooky deal where it's a $300 gift voucher that's valued, that's only got to be $95.
It's because of the Baby Expo next week.
And the Baby Expo, exactly. So, out of all the photographers here, who would choose photographer A? Put your hand up if you choose photographer A. Who wants to pay $300? Okay, put your hand up if you want to choose photographer B. Yep, awesome. Okay, now, can you see that the average is the same amount? There's no word of a lie that Jacinta is going to be making more. Jacinta is going to be $205 more money than Karen per client. But the difference is, like you just put your hand up, 7 people are going to pick Karen, and she's going to earn $7,665, and only 3 people are going to pick Jacinta, and she's going to earn $3,900. So this is the argument. It's not about how much money you charge at the start. It's how much you make at the end.
I'll be able to do a good test and measure of this for you next week, because last year's April's Baby Expo, I did just a $250 gift voucher, so a $150 session fee and a $100 print credit, and sold like 3. And this one has got a product involved, and it's $49, and it's worth like $740. And so I'll be able to tell you on Monday how many I sold.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll show you the figures soon in about probably half an hour of this. All right. This is exactly why. Okay, so we were at the Baby Expo with a very established, amazing photographer. I can't tell you who it is because most of you know who she is. She's not on this call. And she was doing an amazing offer of her albums that are normally worth $1,800 were only $800 each. Amazing photography work. Guess how many she sold? 1. Now that expo cost her nearly $6,000 to be at, plus the rest of it. So 1. And I hear at the expo when people go, as long as I break even, it's fine. Oh no. We sold 60 gift vouchers that same weekend. Our average sale per gift voucher is about $1,800.
See, 60 gift vouchers at a show is insane. I don't know how you've ever done that, but okay.
60 times 1,800 is
a lot.
A shitload of money. Because it's not about how much you make at the start, it's how much you make at the end. Are you with me with that? Can you get how that process is? I don't care if I do a shoot fee and a print for $50, $95, $175, $250. I want to make it easy for my clients to engage with my services, make my buying attractive so that they come in, because I know I'm going to bedazzle the shit out of them and they're going to spend a shitload of money because they're going to fall in love with what we do, because clients are made, they're not found. Cool?
Can I ask a quick question?
Fire away.
So when you're saying about like the credit towards product, that's just like off our own bat, yeah. So if they do upgrade to, hypothetically, if they're doing like a package that includes like a album for hypothetically $1,000, we would just knock $100 off that, because that would be their print credit.
People don't leave money on the table.
If you're doing print credit, yes. And I'm going to show you a slide in 2 seconds of why we don't want to be doing print credit. But I want you to understand this. Do you ever get to the stage where you've got a fundraiser, a special offer, a referral, and you're like, what do I give them? What do I give them? This is how we're going to talk over the next 4 weeks. Gift voucher 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go with me here. Gift voucher number 1 has a shoot fee of $150. Got a print credit of $100 because it's a 7x5 worth $100. There's no credit at all. Shoot and a print, and it's valued at $250. All right. Now, that's the value. This is gift voucher number 1 is our everyday gift voucher. It's on the website every single day, but it's on the website for $150. All right. So the value is $250 and it's on the website for $150. But Karen, you're going to an expo, aren't you? Or it's Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, Halloween. You're going to sell that same gift voucher valued at $250 for only $95 or $75 or $50. Who cares?
Everyone does them for $49, but okay.
$49, whatever. So that is gift voucher number 1. Gift voucher number 2 is exactly the same, but $50 credit. Because Karen, like you just said, people don't like to leave money on the table. Right? Who's got a tape measure in the background? Who is that?
Isn't it typing? Feels like a keyboard.
Oh, that was my husband opening the door. Sorry.
Ah.
I'm going to mute that shit in a second. All right. Hey, at least it wasn't a cow. At this stage, I was like, is there a cow? Anyway. All right. So $50 credit, okay? So the value is $300. This one's not for sale. This one goes to your referrals. It goes to your past clients. It goes to that lady that you've met on the street. So Lauren, you're at the beach, and it's the same lady that you see in the same, your kids play together and you chit chat, right? And you chit chat and it's like, what do you do? I'm a photographer. What do you do? Oh, yeah, cool. And they're like, we should do some photos. And you're like, oh, here's a gift voucher here. And so this gift voucher, I'll just kind of give it to you because you've seen the car they drive. You know the house that they live in, and you've been talking to her and you're like, this is a good client. I want them in my studio, right? And you don't know, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. It covers a shoot. It covers a print just to get you started. It's just an introductory offer. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you an extra $50 credit that you can put towards anything that you'd love to have. There you go. All it is that pat on the back. It's that, oh, thank you. I've been looked after more than what you normally would. Cool? You with me? Gift voucher 3. Where's Karen? This is the expo. This is what we used to do. We used to give a shoot and an 8 by 12 inch ice block.
You should see that product. It's pretty sexy.
For $50 at the expo. Now, if anyone knows, this stupid thing here is $75. So we're actually losing money if they buy nothing. We're losing 8 hours of our time and $25. All right. But the difference is we know our stats, and I know my average sale from an expo is $1,800. It's not about the $50 at the start. It's about the $1,800 at the end.
Okay? Do you find though, I can see that you don't have any print credit in that. I've found that every time I've done an expo without the $100 print credit, they take the free print and run.
Okay, so this is not good enough to run with.
Yeah, I know. It's desirable but not satisfying. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I still like my print credit in there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You do with what you want to do with. Some people use a wood print. Some people give 3 8 by 10s. Some people, there's lots of different things. But this one here is also for third parties and corporate gifts. If you move into $1 million home, this isn't going to get them over the line. The ice block will, because it's specialized and it's awesome. All right. Gift voucher 4 is like your major prize. This is the expo competition. We used to give away a $2,500 photo shoot at the expo. That was our hook for getting people in. Okay. Shoot fee, print, credit, $1,000. Fundraisers, expos, all sorts of things. Giveaways on Facebook, all sorts of stuff. All right. So part of your homework, I want you to write up your 1, 2, 3, 4 gift voucher system. Really easy. How much is your shoot fee? So whether it's $100 or $175 or $200, you still write that just on the website. You still write that your shoot fee is $200. It's just that they don't pay it. Because you're going to wrap it up in a little pretty bow of a nice little kind of package to get people started with a gift voucher or a gift certificate. That's going to get them something to kick them off and get them started. When you talk about it, you can't talk about these gift vouchers like this. You get an amazing experience, an amazing photo shoot, and you get this amazing print. And it's amazing. And look, it's so good. Like you don't even have to buy anything else. And it's only $50. Yeah, don't say that. That's a really bad thing to say.
So Mark, instead of like, does this get confusing for people? Because I feel like they think like a session fee is what they pay to get started. But I know it's different wording of like a gift voucher or certificate, but is it just educating them on like, this is how you get started with a gift certificate?
Have you ever been given a $50 gift voucher for 2 to go to gold class?
I wish.
Okay. If you ever get a $50 gift voucher for 2 to go to gold class, has anyone been to gold class?
Yeah.
50 years ago. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you stick with your $50, or do you get your glass of wine? You get maybe a meal halfway through, and it's the experience that they get. And you can choose to spend the $77 and get the 5 meals, and they get 5 because it pisses you off because there's 2 people, and you know that they're not going to share the dessert with you at the end. So you buy another meal for $28. It's ridiculous, right? It's just the wording to get them started. Alrighty? Is that cool?
Yep.
So this is what I want you to do. I want you to set up your gift voucher system. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your shoot fee, whatever it is. Your credit. Ours was, our shoot fee was $250. Our print credit was $250. So our total value was a $500 gift voucher to get started. So whatever that looks like to you, roll with that. All right. All it is, it's generally the smallest print that you have to get them started. Or if you don't like print, you can do a credit towards stuff, towards a package, towards a special. But be warned, because this is going to happen. I'll show you what's going to happen. I hope it's on my next slide. Here it is. If you give $300 credit, or $200, I'm using $300 as an example, and you do 100 shoots, and that client spends $1,300 with you, they've given you $1,300 in cash, and then you go, Kate, oh, wait. Here's your $300 back. You do that over 100 clients, and you've just given back $30,000. If you give a print that's valued at $300, that really only cost you $6. You've only given away $600, which means you get an extra $29,400 in your pocket per 100 clients. So if you are going to give away print credit, make sure that your prices are priced accordingly so you can afford it. I don't know about you. I don't really want to give my money away. I've worked too hard to get that far. The other part is they plan to buy stuff anyway. So giving them a product, this is for grandma. This is like a side product. They haven't even thought about it. It's just to get them started. Does that make sense?
Yep.
It's a bit of a different headspace, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
But now, can you see how we've got a really awesome tool to use in our marketing to get people over the line, rather than going $200 for my time and talent, and then you get to buy whatever you love to have? Well, how much is that? Well, it depends on what you love to have. You could do this package or this package or this package. You could buy this set or this set or that set. It's all in the wording to get them over the line in the first place. Alrighty?
Do you actually have vouchers on you, like when you go out and about?
Yeah, I did. Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah. Right, I'll stop sharing my screen. This is my gift voucher.
Yeah.
Notice this though, guys. The value, okay? Value. So if I write 400, what do you get for 400? You get, oh, come on, focus, you bugger.
Screenshot that.
For 400, you get all of this and any remaining credit to put towards your wall art. So you've got one gift voucher to do all of this. At the expo, you just write expo special. One gift voucher. Oh, I like you. I'm going to give you $600 worth of value. Same gift voucher. Cool?
Yeah.
Right. I'm moving on. Still a lot to cover. It's only the beginning. Okay. You've got two options. People can buy or purchase a gift voucher, or you give it away for free. This is the stupid part, isn't it? You're giving away free shoots, but they're highly, highly, highly qualified people that you give them to. Doesn't mean that you walk around the street throwing gift vouchers to anyone that you meet, because that would be awkward for you and them at the same time. So I'm going to show you the strategy of the free sessions at the very end. People need to see your brand 7 times. So who's done Christmas minis? Put your hand up if you've done Christmas minis this year. Doing them? No one's doing it?
Trying to do it.
Okay. So how many have you done well?
Me.
Yeah.
I'm having a bit of an issue with getting people into the studio in bulk.
Yeah. So then you see people like bloody Natalie Howe.
Don't even.
And Colleen Harris and all these other photographers who launched their mini shoots virtually booked out before they've even launched it. They've sold the sizzle before the sizzle was had. Because you can't say, buy this now, but buy a Christmas special, or buy this, or buy this, all of a sudden, because people are like, buy now? Why buy now? Is it worth it? Do I want to buy now? I'm not sure if I do. Where what she's done, she's taken 3 weeks to tell people, Christmas, who's interested in Christmas minis? Me. Create an event. Who wants Christmas minis? Me. Oh, look, these are the dates for the Christmas minis. This is a product for the Christmas minis. And she's drip fed the information over 2-3 weeks. So when it went live this morning at 9 a.m., she virtually sold it all out in 10 minutes. Now, if you think back, yes, I did the same thing to you guys to book you in this for this. Who wants to do a marketing course? Me. Yeah. Look, there's an event. To be honest, I didn't plan on doing a PM session at all. But there were so many people that wanted it. So I was like, fuck it. Let's just do a PM session as well. It's like, why not? And then it was sold out. By the time I got off went on the plane from after Appers to Jacinta, when we saw you guys.
I missed it.
Yeah. I was at Appers and I flew out in the morning, and by the time I landed, it was sold out. It was awesome.
We were hungover.
Yeah, there's a lot of hungover.
That's why we missed it.
So people need to see you and your brand, right? So the question is, this is from Kylie Garner, who's a legend. If anyone knows Kylie, you should, for digital marketing.
I didn't see it.
There you go.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm going to talk you through it. So Kylie Garner's a digital marketing specialist. So think of it from a traffic flow perspective. On the bottom left-hand side, your brand awareness is invisible. You are in drought mode. You are frustrated. You are overwhelmed. You have no work. You are struggling. You're testing the market, and you're about to stab someone. Then you're visible. There's a little dribble, bit of a hustle mode. It's Christmas time. You're kind of moving a little bit. You're surviving, but you're still implementing and building brand awareness and getting some traction. Then you'll stand out from the crowd and you're in flow. You've got direction, traction, and you're inspired. You're moving like a freight train, all right? You're thriving technique and you're mastering the art of your business, where you automate and you systemize everything as you possibly can. Then you're in flood mode. Flood mode is when you can generate leads on demand. It's awesome. You have a team. Now, when I say team, I'm not talking about a team like staff members of 8. A team might be a bookkeeper, a retoucher, a phone call person, someone to help you out on the stand, Karen. It's like a team could be just you. There's people around to build your success. So let's be honest here. Show of hands. Who's invisible right now? Pretty much going, you know what? People don't even know I exist. You can't sell a secret. You can't book someone in because you're not actually getting out there to be seen because your brand awareness is so low. Now, if anyone knows, well, let's use the Wedding and Portrait Studio. Brenton. Who knows Brenton from the Wedding and Portrait Studio? Yep, cool. Wait, I'm down the net screen. Put your hand up still if you know Brenton Wedding Portrait. Awesome. He's freaking flood mode. He can generate leads on demand. He's a freak. He's a marketing superstar. All right. And it's about, they're so standing out from the crowd. It's ridiculous. And so what we want to do, your transition from invisible to visible is to start to build. The key to success is to build brand awareness and generate traction, which is why you're doing this course. All right. So congratulations, you are one step closer from getting out of invisible mode. Okay. Isn't this a fun diagram? It's awesome, isn't it? Okay. So how do we do that? We do that with passive and active marketing. Now, this is probably the mindset thing that people love the most. Active marketing is when, you can read it in your booklet there. Active marketing is when you are actively going and grabbing clients. You are actively grabbing clients. You are actively going, here's a special offer. Here's a deal. Here's a competition. Enter here to win. Download this, the website hook. It's something that could be tested and kind of like measured and quantified, okay? Passive marketing is like a billboard. It's your website. It's your blog. Jacinta, it's the uniform you wear at the gym now with your name on it. Good job.
Can I show something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, look, I've got mine on here. You can't see it.
Nice one. While we're all showing off. Hey, it's not that kind of webinar. Yeah, it's what you wear when you pick and drop off your kids and you get people to talk at the shopping centre and stuff. Now, the difference is too much active marketing and you're too aggressive. I'm on sale, buy now, buy now, buy now. I'm cheap, I'm good value, buy now. And it's just too aggressive and everything's always a deal. It's like kind of beacon lighting. There's always a special. Beacon Lighting's had a special ever since they opened 30 years ago. Passive marketing, too much passive marketing, and guess what you're probably doing? You're probably waiting a very long time for someone to call you. Do you remember that moment when you built your website and you spent weeks, months building your website and you wanted it to be perfect? Absolutely perfect. And you're like, should I go live? Oh, don't want to go live yet just because I need it to be perfect because when I go live, everybody's going to see it. Everyone will see the website. So I'm not going to go live. I'm just going to make sure it's perfect before I go live. And you finally get the courage and you press that little enter button and it's live. And no shit, the phone rings. You're like, yep, Jacinta Delben Photography. This is Jacinta. Oh, hi, Mum. Yeah. Thanks, Mum. I'm glad you like the website. I know you're proud of me. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great day. Remember that moment? Right? This is what passive marketing, you are just waiting a very long time for hoping people to come and see you. So, Tanner, with your shirt, you might go to a kindergarten and do a promo and they're like, I've seen that logo before. Oh, that's the chick that wears the shirt when she goes, I've seen her in the supermarket. She's not too scary. She seems normal. You know what I mean? Like, they're just trying to figure out, they're like, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
That's where the combination between passive and active marketing works. It's brilliance. Because sometimes they might need to see you 7 times and they're just waiting for that one special offer. I was a part of a church in Melbourne, right? I've been a part of that community for like 2.5 years. They knew I was a photographer. This is when Enhanced Studios in its heyday. Like we were big and I did a one special offer for a charity offer, right? Where I gave away I did gift voucher number 3 for $50. I had 10 people buy that gift voucher on that one night. And I'm like, you could come up to me at any given time and I would have given you that. But sometimes people just need something to trip them over to get them over the line. It's called a tripwire in marketing, but anyway. Do you get the combination? The fun part is there's 100 ideas that we cover this over the next 3 weeks. So much fun. You think I'm excited now? Wait till I get through the 90. Oh my goodness. It's all about creating opportunities for your clients to engage with your services. So get yourself out there and just creative. All right? Because they want to purchase a shoot. They want to book in with you. They just don't know it yet. All right? So, marketing strategies. Oh, that shouldn't say marketing strategies. This should be know your numbers. This is what happens when you change your slide deck 5 minutes before you come online. Know your numbers. All right, we're going to get into this. We're going to get into the heavy stuff. So if you need to get ready, because you need to switch on to this, right? Slap yourself in the face a few times because you've got to switch on to this one. We're going to go through some numbers, okay? Forecasting your business is when you are looking forward into the future of your business, like the weather. It's the same thing, okay? What I hate, it drives me nuts as a business owner, as Enhance Studios business owner, and also working with other photographers, the greatest frustration is this freaking roller coaster ride that we go on. Busy, 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 shooting, 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 shit, 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 no leads, no leads, no leads, market, 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 shoot, 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 oh, no leads, no leads, no leads. And we're constantly doing this, up and down, busy, 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 shooting, shooting, no leads, marketing, and we're constantly doing this up and down. Who feels like that before, yeah? It sucks. It's stressful. It keeps you up at night, and it's not fair on you, your family, your business, because it's just frustrating. So the whole purpose of this is to keep your finger on the pulse of your business at any given time, so we stop the up and down of your business. All right. So how do we do it? I'm just going to explain the left-hand side first of what they are, and then I'll explain what the right-hand side is, okay? So just bear with me. Portrait sales is weekly and month to date. How much money did you make for that week in portraits? Not portraits and headshots, is just portraits. Not portraits and weddings and commercial, just portraits. You got it? Okay. Total number of orders placed for portraits that week or month to date. The average sale of portraits for that week or the month to date. A lead. A hot lead is someone that has entered your database this week, the week that you've just had. Facebook, you got a message, an email, a phone number, someone called in. It is a hot lead if it's a new contact for the week you've just had, okay? A cold lead, you might have had someone contact you 4 weeks ago. They have a gift voucher, they're still interested, but they're not out of your system yet. They're just still a cold lead. They have to ask their family, ask their friend, ask their partner, wait for the babies to be born. I don't know. But wait for the kid he's had a broken arm, and wait for the teeth to grow back, lose weight. They went on a holiday and they got burnt to a crisp and they're too red for, I don't know, whatever excuse that there is. It's a lead in the system. It's like they're still there. You just need to keep them going a little bit more. All right. A follow-up is a nuclear hot lead. It is like, can you call me on Thursday? It is we booked a shoot. We had to reschedule because it rained. We booked a shoot, but my baby was sick. I had to go get him checked out. I need to book in another time. It is the people that are nuclear hot. They are just ready to be booked in, but you just have to book them in. All right. A dead lead is when that family finally goes, you know what? Look, Karen, I'm not that interested. I've booked another photographer. Jacinta. You know, I've gone somewhere else. And you're like, no worries, absolutely fine. Hope it all goes well. See you later, bye. Cool? All right. Photography shoot. This is, PS is photography session. OS is ordering session or design appointment. or purchasing appointment, whatever word you want to use. Week 1 is like this week. It is now Monday morning. How many shoots do I have this week? Open your calendar up and you count. I have got 3 shoots. You write down 3. I have got 2 design appointments. You write down 2. Then you open your calendar for next week. I have got this many shoots. I've got this many design appointments. Are we clear? Yeah? Retouch orders in the system. How many orders are getting retouched right now? How many orders are ready to be picked up? They're in the bag with a pretty bow. I've called the client, ready to go. Number of clients on payments and value owing on payments. Does everybody understand that left-hand side, what it does?
Yep.
Cool? Awesome. Stay with me here. Now the figures. I'm going to do 2 things. Explain to you what the figures are and then explain to you how important the figures are. If that makes sense. Yeah. All right. So what I recommend, this is the hardest part. The hardest part is this. When is week 1 really week 1? Is it between the 1st and the 7th and then 8th to 15th of the month? For us, week 1, right, is the Tuesday to Monday. Our weeks in the studio were open Tuesday until Saturday. So I filled out this form every Tuesday morning religiously. Didn't matter about the date. So if you had a crossover between the 30th and the 5th for that week, whatever that week was, it doesn't matter. It was Tuesday to Tuesday, okay? Once you get over that hurdle, it'll all fall into place. I made $4,500 that week with 2 clients. $4,500 divided by 2 is $2,250 as an average. Good job. I had 3 new clients come in. I booked 1. I've got 50 leads in the system. I booked 8 of those. 3 people I have to follow up, and 3 of them were dead leads. They're just not that into me. I've got 3 shoots this week and 2 design appointments. The week after, I've got 4 shoots and 5 design appointments. The week after that, 3 and 6. Week after that, 6 and 2. The week after, 5 weeks for the future, 12. I might have a whole bunch of newborn babies coming in. All right. I've got 2 orders in the 2 retouching orders, 12 orders ready to be picked up. I've got 2 clients on payments and $3,000. Does everyone understand that process? Am I making myself clear? Cool? Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep going because I'm going to start highlighting where I'm falling apart. I made $6,000 this week. Who would like to make $6,000?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. But if you divide that by 5, it's only $1,200. My average dropped by $1,000. What the hell happened there? I worked my ass off that week. I made $6,000, which is awesome, but my average has dropped. I had 2 new leads. I booked 1, 36. And all of a sudden, I've got 14 orders ready to be picked up, but I've got 4 people on payment plans. Week 3 comes about. I did a $3,500 sale. Freaking high five. 1 person. Awesome. I got 15 new leads from a campaign. So now I've got 51 COD leads, which is awesome. And out of those 51, I booked 12 straight away. Okay. But 18 are for the future. And I've got 10 people on payment plans now. Week 4 comes along, $9,000. We made $23,000 that week. That month, we had 12 clients. Our average is 19, 16, which is pretty good. 4 new leads, 23 leads in the system. We're going down. You know what I mean? Like next week, I'm going to have like 12 leads. I'm in trouble. I need to do a marketing campaign. I need to feed the beast. Also, I've got 2 shoots coming up in 3 weeks' time and virtually no design appointments. Why is everyone booking so far in advance? In 4 weeks' time, I'm screwed. I've got no cash flow. I've got no clients. Plus, why have I got 10 people on payment plans and I'm $15,000 outstanding if I only made $23,000 for that month? Can you see how that information is power? And this is where you need to use this spreadsheet religiously, because you will soon know that next week, I'm probably going to be down to 15 leads. I'm going to have hardly no shoots coming up. And I've got a lot of outstanding payments. I've got no cash flow. So what do I need to do? I need to do a marketing campaign. I need to book the people in. So some of your KPIs, your personal KPIs for you and your studio might be that you always want to have at least 2 shoots a week. Your goal is to have 2, and maybe 10 shoots in the bank at all times for the future. Your goal might be, I need to always have a minimum of 30 leads in my system to call, so I can always be feeding the beast and getting those clients through the door. Your goal might be, I want my average to be a minimum of $1,500. Can you see how this kind of works? Is that making sense? I know it's late. There's a lot of blank looks.
Yep, it's good.
So what this is, it's you taking full responsibility of your business every single week. Okay? Now, the fun part is, okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to fill this out. Not now. You can't go backwards and fill this out. You can only fill it out for what you've just had. So today is a Monday. I want you to go to week number 1, right? And I want you to go, right, how much money did I make last week? How much money, how many shoots, what was my average? Then in your CRM, your Studio Ninja, your Tave, you should be able to click a button which says new activity, which will tell you how many people were new in your CRM. How many cold leads do you have to call? If you're on paper, you just count the bits of paper that you've got, right? Then I want you to write down, what does the forecast look like for you for your shoots? How many shoots do you have next week? And the week after, and the week after that, and the week after that. Now, a lot of you are looking very sheepish. Because a lot of you are like, 0. Maybe 4,
I had to reschedule all of mine due to rain.
Yeah, maybe 3. A lot of you are like, I don't really want to do this, because I'll tell you the truth of exactly where my business is at. And this is the whole point. It's time to really, like, the whole reason why you're here is to take control of your business and to get shit done. And if you don't know where you're currently at, this is a really good, I would like to call it, kick up the ass of to go, this is your reality right now. So if you are worried why you don't have any shoots, this is telling you exactly why, because you have no leads. If you have no leads, you need to do marketing, which is why you're here. All right? Yay, that's going to be heaps of fun to fill out. Okay, know your numbers. This is the red spreadsheet. This is information is power. All right? I need to stop recording this for a second because I'm going to show you something I shouldn't. And then you guys would have been really pissed off. Okay. Thank you, whoever said that. I don't even know who said that, but that's awesome. Let's talk numbers. If you want to work 40 weeks and 2 shoots per week and have an average of $1,000, you're going to earn 80K. All right, the extra 500 will earn you a little bit more. Cool. So I'm going to get you to write your numbers. Please stick with me here because the AM session really got lost really quickly. It's not really that hard. Just follow the numbers, all right? Grab your paper, grab your pen. I want you to do it with me. You will need a pen and a calculator. Turn over you want to make.
It's a bit late for maths.
I know. I give you the sums. You just got to write the numbers. The maths is... What turnover do you want to make? Now, you know your cost of goods. Is it turnover? Is it profit? Is it whatever you want to do it as is what you do it as. If you want to make $100,000 and you know that your cost of goods is 25%, then the turnover you want to make is probably 125,000. All right. So just choose a number. All right. Write down your number now. I'm going to really break this down for you. Write down your number now. Then write down beside that number your current average order. Currently, not what you think it should be or what you'd like it to be, what it currently is.
Oh, that's easy zip.
How much it is, how much you want to make divided by your current average order will give you how many shoots you need to shoot to make the money you want to earn. With your sessions, take that sessions number and put it down to under session. Then divide it by how many weeks you want to work. If you're a parent who looks after kids, I only want to work 40 weeks a year. I want 12 weeks off a year. I don't want to work in the school holidays. But if you want to work 48 weeks a year, then that's up to you. All right. That will tell you how many shoots you need to shoot per week. Cool. Are you with me still? Just since you're looking confused.
I need a calculator.
I told you, get a calculator. Just use your iPhone. Right? Take the sessions you need per week and put it down here. Sessions per week. Now, stay with me here. This is why people get confused. All right. Focus for a sec. If you have 10 conversations with people and you book 5 of those people, okay, you've got a high conversion rate of 50%. All you need to do is times it by 2. Mean, in this case, right, if that was a 2, I only need 5 leads per week to book in 2.5. So I'm going to give you some numbers. If you have a high conversion rate, if you speak to 10 people and you book in 5 people, I want you to write your conversion rate times 2. Write number 2. If you talk to 10 people and you only book, say, 4 out of the 10, right? 25%, I want you to times it by 4. If you're really shit at converting people, you talk to 10 people and you book like 2, okay? I want you to times it by, you can times it by 5. Okay? That would give you how many leads you need per week to convert them into shoots. Are you with me?
Yes.
Then all I want you to do is write your 10 leads per week down here, times it by how many weeks you want to work, which will give you how many leads you need per year.
That's scary.
Holy shit.
All right, let's have some fun. Jacinta, how many leads do you need?
375.
Oh, that's nothing. Karen?
Okay.
600.
600. Kate?
400.
Awesome. Hannah?
I can't even work it out. I don't like.
I'll come back to you.
I don't even know what to do.
I can't really do it right now because I've only had one paying client.
Okay, we'll work on that.
Hundreds of them.
Stressing me out.
Lauren?
Having anxiety attack.
I did around about the same figures as what you did, Mark.
Yeah, so about 400. Okay. Jill?
Yeah, also only had very few paying clients, so it's a bit difficult to do.
Well, it's not, because that's your average order of whatever it is.
But in terms of getting bookings and the conversion rates and all of that.
Yeah. Then if I were you, I would times it by 4. If you've got no idea, times it by 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Rhiannon?
Yeah, mine was about 1,000, so I was like 2.
1,000, wow. Trish?
334.
Awesome. Cool. Now, the best part about this, all you need to do is increase your average and you increase your conversion rate and everything changes dramatically. All right. But now you realistically know how many leads you need per year to build the business you want to have. Okay. Tana, are you cool, or do you want to have a chat after this?
I'm still trying to work out how you got 100.
How you got 100?
Yeah, what's 100?
100,000.
Yeah.
How much I want to make divided by 1,000.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So then I got 75.
75 divided by how many weeks do you want to work?
Yeah.
Equals?
1.6.
1.6 times, how good are you on the phone converting people?
Really bad.
Okay, so like shit, like really bad?
Extreme. I went through my Studio Ninja last night and I got 19 leads.
Yeah.
In the last like probably 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah. And I think maybe 1 or 2 converted.
Oh shit. Okay, so you go times like 8.
Yep.
How many leads per week is that?
13.
So 13 times 40
is 535.
That's how many leads. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right. That number, everybody, is going to be super important on session number 4. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. 10-second elevator pitch. Just before we go here, who can I pick on? Let's have fun with someone. Oh, Peter. I always forget. You're at the end of my button, Peter, so I don't see you at the very end. Peter, if you meet someone at a barbecue and they go, hey, Peter, so what do you do? What do you say?
Rough newborns.
Cool. You're a photographer. Yeah. And what's the most common for everyone else? What's the most common response that we get back?
Oh. So's my sister.
So's my sister. So's my cousin. I just bought a camera. Now, Peter, how do you go from so's my sister, so's my cousin, or I have a friend who does that, to no, like I'm a really good one. I'm a professional. All right. We need to stop being compared to the sister, cousin, Uncle Jane, Auntie. No, Uncle Jane, Auntie Bob. That's weird. Well, who knows? We need to stop being compared to people. Okay. We need to elevate us at the first conversation that we have. So if you were to ask me, what do you do? I would actually answer this. I'm a family photographer who works with families in a fun, relaxing environment to create amazing wall art that transforms your house into a home. Oh, yeah, I've got a sister who takes photos too. Now, it's all in the delivery of that, but what it does, it separates you from the rest. All I've done is taken a I, a we, an action verb. What do I do? Help, guide, teach, review, consult, support, give. To young mums, families, generations who want, what do they want? How am I this solution? And what is the benefit? What am I going to solve? What am I going to do with the end? So as part of your homework, I want you to write your 10-second elevator pitch. Don't worry about doing it now because it probably takes about 20 minutes to say it and get it out a few times. But I want you to work. It might be a sentence or two, and it's all in the delivery of how you talk about it. You don't go, hi, I'm Mark. I'm a photographer. I'm an award-winning photography studio that specializes in photographing newborns. I am an awesome photographer who, like, you just wouldn't say that. That's just awkward for everyone. All right. But I want you to in the Facebook page, everyone's going to write down their 10-second elevator pitch this week. All right. So what I want you to do, the main part that they miss out on, a lot of people do, I'm a newborn family photographer specialist and I create beautiful images of your baby. They miss out on that key component at the end and create beautiful family heirlooms for you to treasure forever and create artwork that you will turn your house into a home. Who's going to capture this moment of time for you to enjoy for generations to come. All right? Get that end result of what you do. Cool? On your worksheet, there's some examples there as well. Okay. How to find your ideal client. I think there's 18 questions in the worksheet of how to find your ideal client. Fill it out when you get the chance. It's more just for you to have. Outsource your marketing. What marketing do you want to do and you enjoy doing? I love talking to people. I love going out and networking, and I started the Melbourne Wedding Group like nearly 8 years ago because I started a networking group of just weddings suppliers. I love going around chatting to people. What marketing can you outsource? I freaking hate social media. As even though I'm on it a lot, I hate writing blogs. Hate it. Can't think of anything worse than to write a blog. Do you know what I do now? And this is a secret, and I can't tell you the full story yet, but I'll tell you a little bit of it. I found a company, right? All I need to do is talk on video for 10 minutes on a topic of my choice. They're going to take that content. They're going to cut it up into a blog post, an email series, a quote text, and a news article, Facebook content, and cut it up into lots of different bits to use that information for me. I pay $500 a month for that particular privilege at the same time. They schedule it, they'll post it, they'll Facebook it, Instagram it, Twitter it, YouTube it, and I don't even know what the other stuff is anymore. So they're going to do it all for me. All I got to do is give them the right content. So, is there marketing that you can outsource? I know that a lot of people, Peter, can I use you as an example in a loving way? I love Peter's emails kind of series. Peter, you are a very rare person.
Okay.
I know a lot of photographers, but I think that your email sequence has got to be my favorite by far.
Awesome.
It's the most consistent. It's the easiest to read. It's always there. It's entertaining. It's interesting. And you are top of mind because I get an email from you. Is it every week or every fortnight? I know it's always there.
It was every week, but it's every fortnight at the moment.
Yeah. You play this game beautifully well. All right. So, good work, Peter. All right. Because you are top of mind. You're always in my freaking inbox. I always see stuff from you. So, outsource your marketing. If there's stuff that you don't like to do, just get someone else to do it. If there's a mum that you know and a friend that you connect with really well, get them to call the schools and the daycares. Get them to come to the expo, Karen. Well, your husband can do it. But you know what I mean? Like, get people around you that love what you do and will help and support you. So, Jacinta, in your case, you just got Tave. So you outsourced that shit, flew up to Sydney, spoke to Nat for a few days, and got that shit sorted. Because there's some things you just don't want to do on your own. It's hard. Get the support that you need to get the job done that you don't want to do. All right? First point of call, speak to Kylie. Anyone knows Kylie Garner? She's always on my page. She's always around. I'll put her details in. I might even get her to join our group. Speak to her. Cool? If there's stuff you don't want to do, don't do it. Doesn't mean you don't do it at all. Find people that can help you do it as well. Like, I'm not a writer. So whenever I write anything, my wife has to check the Facebook post before I send post. Or I get this abusive message on a regular basis about my spelling and grammar.
I get that all the time.
And Karen, I think you've also pulled me up on it a few times as well. That you went, it's a different your, or a different there, or apostrophe, or like, which I appreciate it, all right? So get the people around you that know a little bit more to help you out. To be honest, all of this stuff is time over effort. You're sitting here going, I cannot be asked doing this shit. And I hear you freaking loud and clear because I had to do all this shit as well. In amongst shooting, in amongst looking after family and editing and doing everything else. But this is the part of being a really successful, sustainable photography business owner, is that you need to get your ducks in line and set your processes up. Once you get your head around this stuff, the rest will flow quite easily. All right? Now, I know it's 9:30. Can I have an extra 10 minutes of your time? That cool for everybody?
Yep.
Everyone's all right? No one has somewhere to dash off to at 9:30 at night or 10:30, wherever you are? It's just the chatting part. I just love to chat. Anyway, I'm almost done. Now, marketing strategy. Who's giggling like, I can't, who was that? Unbelievable. I can only see like 5 of you at a time, which is really annoying. So sometimes it's a mystery. So marketing strategy. I just want to go through the concept. You don't have to get it 100%, but I just want you to hear it to get you to start processing it. All right. This is how the wedding portrait studio, enhanced studios, and every other bigger studio you can think of, this is how we operate. This is how we generate hundreds of leads on demand. I want you to go with me here for just a second, and I'm trying to draw some pictures at the same time. All right. Let's just go with an offer. The offer is we are giving away a $1,000 photo shoot on Facebook, let's just say, all right? I'm using Facebook as the platform, okay? But I want to direct people, win $1,000, enter here to win, click like, share my page, blah, blah, blah. I want them to click on a link that will send me to a landing page on my website that says, enter here to win $1,000. Fill out the details below and you go in the draw. There'll be a major prize winner drawn on the 30th of October with the chance of some minor prizes to be won. Cool? They go to the website and they fill out their pre-qualifying questions. Now, what does it look like? Something like this. I don't want to remove my red, so you just have to deal with that. You wouldn't ask all these questions. You would just ask a component of them, okay? And are you laughing because it looks like a pile of shit?
Yes.
I didn't see that.
And seeing Julia at the bottom, I'm like, anyway, it does look like I accidentally drew a penis this morning or something. I didn't even mean it. Someone was like, is that a penis on your screen? I'm like, yes, it is.
Like a poo emoji.
Anyway, poo emoji. So you get their name, their phone number, their address. You might get a what kind of photography you interested. When was the last time you did a shoot? In 25 words or less, tell me what would it mean to have beautiful family portraits in your home? And that's it. That might be your 5 pre-qualified questions. All right? Depending on what you're doing, we'll talk about this next time. But yeah, like you'd have some sort of questions that you ask. From that, you will develop a list of people. That list goes into your database. From that list, you read the answers and divide them to your yes and your no pile. Your no pile is all your shit people. Photography so expensive, photographs in 6 months' time. I just want a USB of images. It's all those crappy people. They're a dead lead virtually straight away. They're in your system, but as a dead lead. Don't just not enter them, put them in your system and just put them as a dead lead. Because you want them to join your social media, because there might just be no and a dead lead now because they're not educated enough to know about what you do to realize how awesome you really are. Because you're going to send them your website hook and put them into your email series. In your email series and on social media, you'll do a special offer. And believe it or not, they might actually say yes. Then you treat them like a $10,000 client and treat them like a normal client. Are you cool with those no people?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then we get the yes people. You select your winner. Peter, you have won a $1,000 photo shoot with us at our studio. Everybody else, right? You have come as a second chance draw. So what they might do, you might prioritize your list. If you've got 20 people, do you know what I would do? Get your ass on the phone and call them. At the Expo, we used to do this. Congratulations. Thank you for visiting us at the Toddler and Baby Show. You've been selected to receive a $500 gift voucher number 2, a $500 gift voucher. Please call us to claim your prize. Please note, first 20 people only. And our phones will be flooded for like 4 hours. And we'll book them in straight away. If you send an email, how many people are going to open it? Maybe 25%, 30%. The other one is your Facebook bots, which we'll talk about after. But you want to take them through that garden path. Send them a gift voucher, get them interested, speak to your client, treat them like a $10,000 client and get them in your door. Are you with me?
So would you suggest just using like a jot form or something and then manually entering that into MailChimp or whatever?
Yeah, look, Peter, it could be a jot form. It could be, we'll talk about this next week more specific. It could be a jot form in your website. It could be, so Jacinta, you would do it through Tave directly. Through Studio Ninja, you can do it directly.
Through Studio Ninja directly? Like have a separate form or not really?
Yeah, so you can't have separate forms on Studio Ninja at the moment. So what I would do for that particular period of time, create your contact form as your normal old school contact form and create your Studio Ninja, your lead form as your current promotion lead form.
Okay.
If that makes sense. You with me, Lauren?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Cool. Right. Do you know the fun part about this? This same system is the same shit we do all the time. Oh, there's a child there. I shouldn't be swearing. Sorry, Hannah. It's the same thing, time and time again. How creative can you be to create an offer to get people to engage with your business? So much so, who saw the promo that Brenton did about the Melbourne show?
Yeah, I did, and then I was going to grab my free shoot, but I'm not in the state.
How amazing is that? I'm just going to quickly show those people who. I'm just going to show those people who hasn't seen it. That is not the button I clicked on. Did you notice that? It was this one. Look at that. 2,400 comments, 1,184 shares, and 900 likes. And how much did that cost him? $276. All it was that he's created an opportunity for his clients to engage with his business. He is talking 100% to his perfect client market. And then he spent the next 2 weeks educating them through the website and Facebook to tell them what they do. It's crazy. What would you do with 2,000 leads? probably shoot yourself, most people, because you wouldn't know how to handle it. But that's how quick, within a week, 2,000 leads. Ridiculous. So they're the pre-qualifying questions, all right? So your homework is to do this. It's written down in your booklet as well. I want you to prioritize a few things. To be honest, don't show of hands, but I know that half of you don't have any work on anyway. So you can spend but a few of you are pretty busy.
Got my paying job.
Yeah. And a few of you are pretty busy as well. All right. Now, this is what I recommend that you do. List your 10 unique selling points. You will be using these in the way you talk and promote your clients. Just since it wasn't that funny. Check over your website and start planning your welcome video. It doesn't mean you have to do the welcome video, but start like planning for it. You should be doing a welcome video. Don't worry about creating your website hook. Just have a think about it. I'm going to go through that next week. List your Facebook content guide. I already did that for you. What's your buy-in? What's your bringing? Buy in. What's your buy-in? So that part was a bit of a twist for a lot of people, but can you see how it works within a marketing strategy?
Yeah.
When you're doing passive marketing, shoot fees and packages are easy. When you're doing active marketing, it's a little bit trickier to create an offer that is that desirable that people would like it and not give away a lot of shit at the same time. Create your gift vouchers. We are going to be talking a lot. Is it gift voucher 1, 2, 3, or 4? A lot. When we go through all the 100 campaigns, we're going to be talking about these a lot. All right. If you didn't catch that, because we need to make sure that we're using the right gift voucher at the right time. Try to fill in the forecasting sheet for the week you just had. You'll find your rhythm when you start to do it. It's a bit tricky to start with, but those that have Studio Ninja and Tave and a good CRM, these are all just hot links. So I can fill out this form in less than like 3 minutes by just clicking on new activity. How many leads did I get? How many leads have I got? Follow up. What follow up have I got? Like it's once you get into your flow, it's quite easy. Fill out your red spreadsheet. It'll take a little bit of time, but it'll be really apparent of where you're making your money and where you're not making money. Had a phone call today from a client, right? I'm moving into a commercial space and I'm like, congratulations. I've got this third-party alliance that is brilliant. I've shot 16 newborn babies in the last 3 weeks and it's going to continue. And I'm like, that's amazing. That's awesome. And then I was like, 16, wait, how much are you charging per shoot? $300. No, yeah, just since I was the same. I was like, you're not going to have a sustainable business. You are going to be run to the ground. Even if you have a commercial space, run to the ground. You need to change the way you do things because you are going to be burnt out very quickly, right? How many leads do you need to make per month? You've done that part. Work on your 10-second elevator pitch. That's just a bit of fun, but I recommend you do it, right? Fill out your ideal client form. That won't take long. What are 2 marketing items that you can outsource and get your head around the marketing strategy? All right. So your goal is to tick off your list when it's done. All righty. You got this. You can do it. You're like, oh, this is going to take a lot of time. It does. To be honest, it does. But once you've done it, it's a set and forget. I've had the same stupid gift vouchers ever since I've been a photographer. 15 years. Same system.
Are you able to post an image of how you've structured your gift voucher? I didn't quite see it when you showed it up on the video.
Yeah, as in the layout.
Yeah, like take a photo of it and chuck it up on the group.
Yes and no. I'm going to hold it really still, and you can screenshot it now because it's
Can I
technically,
take a photo of it? Oh, that one.
because it's technically enhanced studios.
I'll take a photo. I don't know.
I'll see if I can focus. I don't know why my focus is out. Can you read that at all?
1 hour fun-filled photographic session.
I'm wearing glasses and barely.
Go a bit closer, Mark.
Just wait, just wait. Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. I'm going to go into my camera settings. I might have stuffed it up because I am looking a bit blurry these days. Come on, Rambo Wheel.
1 hour fun-filled photography session in our studio, a cinematic design appointment of your portraits. 8
There we go. Hang on 1 second.
And the remaining value is put towards additional wall art. Okay, got it.
Cool.
Yep.
Now, when I show you shit people, like, not shit people, not show. Wait, let me do it. What am I doing? These are so much fun. You got 4 weeks of this. When I show you stuff, please, like, don't make it identical. Don't make me like roundhouse you. Seriously, like, come up with your own brain cells of how you want to lay out a gift voucher. Bless you. Okay, like don't copy word for word. You get yourself in trouble. Use your words, your language, how you talk about it. There's a few things a gift voucher must have. This is not in your notes. The value. What's included? The experience. Expiry date. Yeah, I'll just hold up this. Oh, now I've gone small. Wait, let me. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because especially terms and conditions, always terms and conditions, see website. You don't need it on the gift voucher. Terms and conditions, see website. That website gets you out of a lot of shit if something was to happen. All right.
Mark, with the experience, what does that mean on a gift voucher?
The experience. It covers a 1 hour fun-filled photographic shoot in my studio. It covers a like, let's go from the start. In-person pre-session planning session, pre-planning session over the phone, plus a 1 hour fun-filled photography shoot in our studio, plus a cinematic design appointment where you get to see the images for the very first time, plus an 8 by 12 inch matted fine art print family image of your choice. And any remaining value can go towards additional wall art. Like, you got to tell them what it includes.
Yep.
You can't go, it's a $400 gift voucher, and you're like, for what? Well, $350 is my time and talent, and $50 is the print. All right. Cool.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to end it there. Okay. There's a lot that we went through. Can you see how all this foundational stuff is really going to set the scene?
Yeah.
It all starts with the website. Have you got the right information to show? Have you got the right information on the website to get the message across? What's your gift voucher system you want to roll with? Have a bit of a think about it. If you have questions about it, let me know. What's your forecasting sheet, your red spreadsheet? Like, where are your clients coming from and how much are they spending? Are you actually really making money, or are you spending the wrong amount of time with the wrong clients, right? How many leads do you need to get a busy studio? That is one of the main ones too, right? That marketing strategy at the end, if you can get your head around that process, I'll be talking about that quite a bit next week. All right? That's a bit of foundational stuff because that's going to catapult us over the next 3 weeks. Cool?
Yep.
Is everyone okay with that? Can everyone do your homework?
Yes.
Does everyone have got time of some description? Karen, you're like, I don't know if I'm something.
Little.
Yeah, a little bit of time. Whatever time you have done, well, whatever you can get done, you get done.
I'll get it done, don't worry.
Yeah. Whatever you can do, Karen, if you're going into an expo, you're going to be slammed with stuff. Like this would have helped just to even hear that part of getting your...
Oh, no, I've got my vouchers sorted.
Cool. So you can go get them. You'll be fine.
Yeah. The first rodeo.
Yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. All right. I'm going to leave you with that. Okay. If you have any questions, if you got to go, jump off the line and go. Lauren, I can see you're making eyes and stuff with people behind you and stuff.
My daughter's asleep in my bed and she keeps going, eh.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. If you got to go, you can go. If you want to ask some questions, I'm happy to stay around for 10, 15 minutes. If you need clarification for anything, I'm here to help. If you have a question about anything, please put it onto that group events page because you will get people to help you out, especially over the next 4 weeks, because there's going to be a lot of questions and a lot of have you tried this and have you tried this and this is what I've done and this is what you're doing and stuff. If you are ready to go, you can do a campaign as of tomorrow, as of next week, Tuesday morning, and generate 100 leads by the end of the week. If you want to, just depends if you want to or not. There's some people that are ready to go, and then there's some people who go, oh shit, I need to get my ducks in a line before I do anything. Otherwise, I'm going to burn all of my leads and I don't know what to do with any of them. Or you've just got the fear of success and you just don't want to do it just in case it does or it doesn't work and you don't want to feel weird about it. And that's okay too. All right. So I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to champion you on. The whole idea is that for you to get hundreds of leads on demand, and I guarantee you will do it. Once you know the secrets, it's really not that hard. Remember, it's a game. Have some fun with it. I had one client from the what month was it? July. She thought it was hilarious. She'd do a campaign and she'd get all excited about all the emails that kept on popping up on her screen about and new clients and new leads and stuff. It was awesome. She loved it. She loved the game. She was a freak. Anyway, she was the one that did all the homework every single week. And I'm like, you have too much time up your sleeve because you have no children. Santa, remember that? Remember no kids? Do you remember that at all? Like,
no.
No.
Believe how unproductive I used to be before kids.
Oh, unbelievable. All good. All right. If you need to go, jump off the call. I'm finished recording now.